All right, welcome back to Day Trade Like a Pro. It is July 22nd. We did not have a pre-market video this morning because I'm currently leading a course that you can register for. The link is below this video. And we still have 4 more live sessions that we're doing. 2 of those are training material and the other 2 are real-time. We're putting that into practice in the market in the morning, and that happens on Thursday morning. So we didn't have a pre-market video today. But let's go look at how things played out. And then we'll talk about what we're looking for here in the overnight and coming into the end of the week here. So let's take this first break and back to the KP. We'll measure that. That would give us 62.50. So we did not achieve that here. Still 5 ticks away. Not close enough. We can't really consider that anywhere near close enough. So let's measure this break down to here and back up to the KP. That gives us target 1 at 58 or 51.5 and target 2 at 45.25. And what we can see is that we did eventually get all of that. So here we go right there. Of course, that got achieved. There we go right there. And just to give you some reference, that's from 58 down to 45. That's 13 points. And then they did probe right down here to the KP. So that those got achieved. But then when this leg, when they broke here down below this KP, and then we measure back up to here, and we covered in depth in the course this week, we covered a lot of why we're measuring the way that we're measuring here. Anyway, came back up to here, and then we did get this. That gave us a target down here at 41.50, and that was the low of the day to the tick. So there's, all of that. But then we can measure, we can see right here, they did come up and we got 62.25 and then some pullback. So let's now go measure this the other way. So we go from the low of the day to where they broke right here. And you could go and measure, we could measure it to here. And that gives us a few different things up here. But so we know we have the 62.5, whatever, right? So right here. And then that would also give us 72. So that all got achieved. But let's go back and look. There's another way we can bring this back to that KP, which is also valid. And you can see that got achieved at 59.25. And then at 68.75, and then that would give us another target up there. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves just yet. So now let's go measure right here. As we keep breaking, we have to keep measuring. And that gives us that high right there to the tick. So right there. That high to the tick. And then broke above here. And then, so we had this 62.50 from earlier, and then we got 62.25 right here. And then this one, and then that target, which is what we got here at the end of the day. We got all of that. And then the other thing, so this is kind of gives us this crazy, if we go from here, where we broke here, all the way up to there. And we can bring that back down to here, which gives us that 73.75, which is really close to the high overnight here. 73.25. Oh, sorry, the high is 74. So 1 tick off right there. Okay. So that gives us that, but then we would also, it'd be valid to measure it up to there, which would give us 80, and then so that gives us a number of things for that. So likely this move up is not over with yet, and there's still targets up here that we're going to go and achieve. And I want to, because we talked about this, so let's go look for, on the NASDAQ, we mapped out a number of things on the NASDAQ, and that all got achieved. Early this morning, we had mapped out this 916 target. and that obviously, so that was measuring from here, and so we mapped all that out. NASDAQ worked out real nice on that. And I mean, it was one target after another on the NASDAQ, and they just kept getting achieved, and then that big push at the end of the day. On crude, this is how we had things mapped out on crude. And when, let's see, so it was around, so here's the open of for the U.S. equity market. So the market was trading right around here when we were looking at crude. It was in this area between about 7:15 and 8 o'clock Pacific time, and we had this target up here at 71.61, and you can see that big move up there over $1.20 from 70.45. This was the 71.56. So over $1.10, $1.11, I guess, on crude here, from that move up to there. And that was the target. We knew that was the next target when they broke above here and then failed. We knew that was the next target. And then what we measured right here, but we knew this was a bigger target up here, but we measured right here where they broke above the KP and back to it, and you can see how well that worked right there. And that was basically, we had 71.97 and the high was 72.03. So they probed above that by about 6 ticks, but that target 1 achieved and target 2 achieved. So just this from here, that's 71.25 to there is 71.61, and then from there 97. So, just big targets here. 3 points from here to there. And we don't know that it's going to there, but we know it's going to go to here. And then we know from there, that's 30 points. And then we know from there, there's a chance that it goes another, 40 points up to here. So pretty amazing stuff. So I told the members in the course that we'd come back and look at crude and how it played out. But basically we said this was all fine. And there's a lot going on that we drew in here. And we can go in and get rid of a lot of that. But you saw what we had mapped out there. And there were a number of things, and we drew all that together, and we made sense of all of that, and we said that we didn't want to break. It was a little bit lower down here where we didn't want to break if they were going to keep going higher. And we didn't break that, and now here we are. It went $1.20 or whatever up to the target, and then kept going a little bit past that, and we had other targets up there. So there you have it on that. And also, we'll be back here in the morning doing a pre-market video, and we'll see how things play out here overnight, and we'll tell you what we're looking for in the morning. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you back here in the morning.